here, welcome. I am lulling Lisa, hoping to lull you into a state of relaxation, sleep, or just entertainment through ASMR. Now, we're going to hope and pray that this room stays quiet enough because I was about to record a video and suddenly my neighbor started drilling and there was all of these drilling noises. So if you're watching this now, it means that didn't happen. But today is a special video, so that's why I'm super excited. We have been doing these imagination personality tests or kokology tests for 1 year. This is our 1 year anniversary of doing these tests together, and during the 1 year I happened to buy a book on kokology tests because they were getting more and more difficult to find tests that we haven't done before. There's only so many on the internet, believe it or not. So when in doubt, I found this on Amazon and I knew I had to get this for us. So we won't be running out for a while, which is really nice. So to celebrate the 1 year anniversary, I have a test that I would like us to do. I'm trying to go through these tests as close to the beginning as I can without jumping ahead too much. But for the 1 year anniversary of this channel, I found a test near the beginning that seemed to be the longest. Because they're quite short, I might in the future group some of the really short ones together. But for the 1 year celebration of doing kokology or imagination personality tests, as I call them, I wanted to find one longer one that we can really relax to and zone out to. So I'm excited for this one. So as usual, I always preface these by saying to go with the first thought that enters your head. But as you know, I read you the 8 tips for playing kokology, and the first tip is to say the first thing that comes into your head, because it says that the game works best when you don't hesitate or agonize over your choice of words. There are no right and wrong answers, so just relax and say whatever springs to your mind. So I'll always just introduce the videos with that because I want you to relax and think about your answer very minimally. Essentially, this should be instinctual. So don't be like me and overthink as I tend to do. The first thing that goes to your head, whatever that may be, go with that answer, okay? Sometimes it might not even make sense, but in the end, when I reveal what your answers and even my answers mean, we'll hopefully make sense of things and why we chose what we chose. So I'm very excited. There's a little picture preview. Don't cheat and read ahead. But I want you to relax. You can even close your eyes if you'd like. There's no rules. And this test is called The Ride of Your Life. And I thought that it was appropriate because the title sounded pretty epic to celebrate our 1 year of doing this. So I'm going to paint a picture for you. I'm going to ask you or give you about 5 scenario questions, and then we're going to go through your answers. If you need to, you can write this down. You can write it down in the comment section and share your answers, or you can simply write this down somewhere so that you don't forget what you chose. I'm hopefully going to keep all the information right up here, but let's do this together. I haven't even so much as read it. I can see that it's a long one, so I'm very excited for this long one. So let's begin. Sorry for talking your ear off. The ride of your life. Even for people with normally happy lives, there comes times when the everyday seems just a little boring Although it's certainly nice to be able to know that tomorrow will be a good day, too much predictability can leave you uninspired. That's true. But we know a way to escape that daily routine, if only for a short while. The answer lies in seeking out stimulation and the occasional thrill. This is the secret to being able to appreciate the value of even our everyday lives. Oh, that's a good preface. How do we bring thrills into our lives? Watching movies, traveling, and playing sports and games of chance. Or maybe a trip to an amusement park, a world where thrills mingle with fantasies. Let's take a trip back to that realm of childhood, of excitement and fun. You will need a pen and paper for this quiz, or a pencil and paper, because I do believe there are quite some, these are quite long. I wonder if I should attempt to write this down as well. I think I'll be okay. Honestly, I think I'll be okay. Okay. But if you need to write this down, the book is telling you to write this down. So, let's get into the journey and the questions. So, you're essentially in an amusement park with perhaps lots of rides and games and exciting things. The first question is, you enter the park gate and a roller coaster looms before you with a line of people waiting for their turn. How long do you have to wait in line before getting to ride? How long do you have to wait in line before getting to ride this looming roller coaster with a line of people waiting for their turn? So the first question is, how long do you have to wait before getting to ride? Question 2. Your turn finally comes, and now you're racing and plunging around the course. What kinds of feelings does the speed bring out in you? So when your turn is finally here and you're racing and plunging around the course, what kinds of feelings does the speed bring out in you? So specifically the speed. What kinds of feelings? You can describe the kinds of feelings, or you could just quickly imagine just how you feel in that moment. That was the second question. Now for the third. As you are on this ride, at the most exciting point in the course, the roller coaster dives into a pool of water and you're drenched by the spray. You're just drenched by the water of this roller coaster ride. What do you shout or scream at this instant? What do you specifically shout or scream at this instant that you're drenched with water? Perhaps you didn't even see it coming. Just shoo. That's the third question. Now the fourth question. Next, you finished this beautiful, large roller coaster that you were drenched on. And next you decide to try the merry-go-round. The merry-go-round, something a little bit more relaxing. But during your ride, for some reason, the horse that you're riding breaks down and stops moving. So you're on the merry-go-round. It's supposed to be a relaxing ride. You know, the merry-go-round with the horses that go up and down and up and down. So not only does the merry-go-round go in a circle, but your specific horse goes up and down and up and down and up and down. But during your ride, for some reason, your horse breaks down and it stops moving. What do you say to the horse in this moment that it breaks down? What do you say? First thing that pops to your head, what do you say? What do you say? Just imagine. Alright, so with that in mind, that was the fourth question. Now, for the fifth and final question, for the wind down question, you're reflecting on your time at this theme park. Your ride on the roller coaster was exciting, but it wasn't all that it could have been. If you were going to design the perfect roller coaster, what would the course look like? Draw a detailed picture of the course. So this is where it comes into mind, okay? This is why you needed your pen and paper for the drawing portion. I see. Okay, let me get a pen and I'm going to draw very quickly the course. If you don't want to get a pen, I imagine you can simply imagine it. But let's, for the sake of this 1-year anniversary, let me try to draw. I have a paper right here. I'm just going to fold it inside out. I'm going to grab a pen and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to draw it. As I said, if you really can't draw it, just try to envision it in detail. Alright, I'm just going to draw. Honestly, I think I could have just imagined this. I don't know. This is gonna look like absolute rubbish. Because I wanted to do like the build up and then like the plunge that scares you. And then like just a fun journey throughout. So you're just going through loop-de-loops and up and down. And then there's like this nice smooth finish. Honestly, take it from me, just imagine this course, okay? Imagine it in detail. So imagine where it starts and where it finishes and all that. This is quite exciting for our 1-year anniversary of these tests. And they even drew a picture with like water. Okay, so I didn't cheat and read ahead. And of course neither of you. So we are going to find out the answers to this test and what it all means. I have no idea. Key to the ride of your life. So this is where the answers come in, and I'll share my answers with you as well. Did you have a good time in the park? In psychological terms, rhythmical up and down motions represent sexual excitement. Happy 1 year, everyone. We're consummating our... No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So your response to the 5 questions actually shows your attitude towards sex. Honestly, I did not understand that, okay? Wow, I wonder what I just drew for you. I'm very curious. Okay. Question number 1. Remember, we were waiting in line for the roller coaster. So I'm going to preface this before I read the meanings of the answers by saying I just, a couple weeks ago, went to an amusement park with my fiance. We have a really incredible one in our area. And one of the first things when you enter is there are really good rides. And one of the best rides is near the beginning. So it was really hard not to imagine this vividly. We even went on a merry-go-round because that's something I particularly like to do. So a lot of my answers, although I was trying to answer instinctually and not biased, I was just at an amusement park, so I kind of based it off of real life knowledge. So perhaps this will work better for you than for me. But let's find out about your attitudes towards sex. Question number 1. So, the time you spent waiting in line, remember you were waiting in line for the ride, reveals how much time you spend or would like your partner to spend on foreplay. Did you have to stand in line for hours before the main event? Or did you just jump aboard without waiting? Answer ride. So in this case, I said 30 minutes. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. All right. So again, this represents how much time you spend or would like your partner to spend on foreplay. All right. To be honest, that's like the best part. But waiting in line for a roller coaster is like not the best part. So interesting. Wonder how they gathered this information. Okay. Number 2. Your feelings during the roller coaster ride. So remember that they said your turn finally comes and you're racing and plunging around the course. What kind of feelings does the speed bring out in you? Interesting. I should have seen this coming. Your feelings during the roller coaster ride reveal how you feel while making love. Did you think this is the best ride I've ever been on, or was your reaction closer to get me off this thing? I think you're gonna throw up. This is so difficult because I imagine this test is going to be biased based on your actual feelings towards roller coasters. I mean, if you're terrified of roller coasters, that doesn't mean you're terrified of sex. However, I enjoyed the speed of the roller coaster because I like roller coasters. So I just thought, ooh, this is so fun. Like, I was excited to be on the ride. Next question. Number 3. This is the interesting part. This part I was able to imagine because I didn't get wet on any rides. Oh my gosh, this sounds so perverted now, but yeah. So remember when at the most exciting point in the course, the roller coaster dives you into a pool of water and you're drenched. What do you shout or scream at this instant? I personally, before I even read the answers, I screamed like, oh my god, or something like that. Just like a thing, just to be like, oh, like I didn't expect that. So, number 3. In the Jukin symbolism, water represents the source of life. Your words at the moment the roller coaster splashed into the pool show what you might say at the moment of sexual climax. This is really intense. Good Lord. Let's hope you didn't say anything you'll end up regretting in the morning. What would you say? Like, oh, that sucked. Like, what could you have said that's bad, you know? I was just like surprised that there was water there. So I was like, oh my god. Is this true? I don't know. I can't reveal all this information about myself. But please share your answers. I think we're going to have a good laugh with this one. Number 4, the horse. Okay, so this was the merry-go-round with the horse that was malfunctioning. Okay, so the horse, in psychosexual terms, is a symbol of the masculine principle. Your words to your broken down steed, horse, reflect what you might say to yourself or to your partner in situations where the man failed to rise to the occasion. What the heck? This is crazy. I apologize if you hear the drilling, but we're almost done and this is just too good to stop. So, if you said, it's alright, don't worry about it, it's only a ride, you have a truly gentle and forgiving nature. If you said, I can't believe this, I want my money back, you said it, not me. If you said, come on, you stupid animal, giddy up, yikes. So I think, to be honest, I was like encouraging. I was like, oh, come on. I was under the impression that it would hopefully, like, I wasn't mad that it stopped working because when you're on the merry-go-round, you're still on a ride. So even if the horse doesn't go up and down, you're still technically enjoying yourself. But I was like, come on, don't give up. But I didn't truly mind that it stopped. I was just like, whatever. A merry-go-round lasts like not even 5 minutes. And it was okay that the horse stopped working for me. Oh my gosh, this is so perverted. I apologize. Okay, and finally, number 5. So, we drew the roller coaster. I drew it. If you didn't draw it, I think it's still okay because we'll see. So this says, your plan for the ideal roller coaster course shows your vision of the perfect sex life. Oh my gosh. The ups and downs of a roller coaster ride are an exact metaphor for the thrills and lulls of lovemaking. I like how they said lulls, as I'm lulling Lisa. But I'm lulling in the soothing way, not in the boring way. But anyway, Was it a long, slow ascent followed by a terrifying plunge, a series of acrobatic loop-de-loops, and 360-degree rolls? Or maybe you drew a course where you spent the whole ride turned upside down and backward. Don't worry, your secret is safe with us. Good Lord. So, to reveal mine and to not go too in-depth here, so I did picture a build-up. And then I pictured like the main event, like the excitement of the drop, because drops are super, super fun. I essentially built, I would say, if you're familiar with the ride at Canada's Wonderland, I built the Leviathan. So it's like the best ride in the park. It's probably like one of the fastest, one of the longest, like one of the biggest plunges and drops. It's super high. It's incredible. It's like a thrill of a ride. And then after you do all these crazy things, you're kind of just like slowly heading back. You know how like you slowly head back and you just like calm down. So take that as you will, but I'm really happy that I was able to get through this test without the drilling. There was only a little amount of drilling, so it's a miracle. And truly, I did not know. I was almost going to choose another test, but this one was closer to the beginning, and it was called The Ride of Your Life. So I was very excited to do this to celebrate our 1-year anniversary of doing these quizzes. Can you believe we've been doing these for 1 year now? 1 year ago is when I uploaded the first one, which was, I think, just the basic cube personality test. So if you're not new to my channel, you've probably, hopefully done these all with me. And if you are new to my channel, you have a year's worth of imagination personality tests to choose from. And then along the journey, we discovered that this was called kokology. And now I'm here with this book. And we have celebrated our 1-year anniversary with a very wild ride. As this book does say, it says kokology, a series of psychological games designed to reveal your hidden attitudes about sex, family, love, work, and more. So this particular one was about sex. I hope that you are all 18 plus while watching this video. But if not, honestly, I remember being young. Who cares? We're all mature adults here. Let's just have fun and giggle at this test because this was a very interesting one. So, did you find this accurate, and will you share your answers with me, with us? I would like you to. I think I was pretty open and vulnerable in sharing my answers with you all. So, hopefully you will do the same, and I really hope you enjoyed this. This book is huge. I've already incorporated a shorter test into a follow my instructions with your eyes closed video. So if you missed that, you can catch a very short test there. So I was thinking maybe the short test I can incorporate sometimes in other videos. Otherwise, I can either do a very short test video where it's super short. Maybe I can do occasionally a short and sweet one. Or I can group some of the shorter ones and make a longer video. But for a video like this where the test was very long, one test per video I think is perfect in this case. But the lengths vary and some of them are multiple choice and not. So yes, I apologize for talking your ear off now. I hear Luna barking and hopefully I don't have to hear any more drilling. But thank you so much for being here with me. I so appreciate you unwinding with me and trusting me enough to hang out with me and let me relax you and take these tests with me. This was a wild ride, pun intended. So thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I do look forward to a lot more tests in the coming year, probably